Okay, fabulous.
You know, it's a disgrace coming to a courtroom and just lying, outright lying. And thank God to iPhones that we have text service and everything that I can produce this stuff to you. If not, you'd be in doubt with me today.
Not really. But yes, what you're saying is correct. The texts and emails and the fact that everyone in this world lives their lives so publicly has really helped us judges out. Your Facebook pages, the stuff you end up saying that you don't realize, say it, forget it, write it, regret it. Yes, it's been a great tool for us. But this is an age-old issue that my eyes and mind are very keen to. So I watch to see what has been the history of complaint in a situation like this, and then what the ultimate complaint is, because people realize that the history of complaint, the real problem, won't get their money back. Now, please don't misunderstand me. If I was in your shoes, I'd want to move too. The question is not should you move. I am the lightest sleeper on the planet. I will move when I go into a hotel room, I often don't stay in like 50% of the time, I don't stay with the first room. So I sympathize with what you're saying. That would make me nuts. But see, sometimes the things that we have to do for ourselves don't cost somebody else. And that's what this lawsuit is about. Should it cost you or should it cost somebody else? It's not going to cost somebody else. Great move on your part, but it's going to cost you. Verdict for the defendant. Good luck, folks.
God bless you. Thank you.
So the plaintiff fails to prove to the judge that she deserves to recover. Ms. Williams has just come out of the courtroom. How do you feel about what the judge just decided?
Well, I have no feelings about it. I have no feelings.
Well, you have to have some.
Well,
You're got me upset.
No, I'm not upset. It's just, I am a homeowner, and it's unfortunate that a good tenant has to be buried like this.
He said you weren't being truthful, were you?
Yes, I was being very truthful.
Well, I'm sorry. You didn't convince the judge, and that's the way it goes sometimes. You must sign some documents with our bailiff. Now, Mr. Bakshi's on his way out of the courtroom. I guess you feel better.
I came here just to prove that tenants cannot just get away with everything. This is a case of a tenant who basically thought that they're going to have a free trial and they can have their money back.
Yeah.
They signed a binding agreement, a lease, and they were on the hook for it.
Okay.
So she was looking for a scapegoat because she was a light sleeper. Maybe she should see a doctor while she gets her eyes examined and get some sleeping medication, too.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations. All right. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, there is something in the law called a warranty of habitability. It's been around as long as you, Doug. And what that means is this, that an apartment has to be reasonably safe and healthy for a tenant. And if there's a fundamental breach of either of those, even if that's not in the lease, the tenant has all sorts of remedies, including withholding rent and possibly even terminating the lease. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.
This is the plaintiff, Jennifer Simpson. She says she hired the defendant to fix her pool. He started